Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday. I hope you're doing great. Hope everybody is doing great. This week, we are going to be in my astrology workshop. We are going to be talking more about rectification of birth charts. So if you don't know what your birth time is, it would be a good time to jump into this ongoing workshop because I'm giving you tools to help you understand your own chart. This is a big undertaking. It's not a, hey, look at where your Jupiter is, and that's what time you're born. This is really about you understanding your life story and how it applies to astrology. So come on along. That is on Thursday. So there you go. And this week we are going to be talking about the spiritual business class and the accelerator that I am offering to, it's just a small number of people though, because we want to make sure we give everybody a lot of attention. So if you're wanting to step into your spiritual business, if you want to move away from wherever you're doing right now and step into your calling, jump on. There's all these links in the description box below for that. So let's see where we go. Healer. Some of you are opening up to your healing gifts. Boundaries. Oh, that's interesting. And divine feminine. Okay. Right. So I feel like some of you know this, that you might be overgiving all the time, right? You might be overgiving to people, and what's happening is you're getting depleted. And so it's really important that you recognize some kind of boundary. You know, I think when you're stepping, especially when some of you are opening up to more gifts than you even know about right now, there can be some new things showing up for you, maybe mediumship or shamanic journeying, or something's going to show up for you likely in October that is really going to give you an aha moment of, oh, all right, I see how this is all going to play out. I see that this is the calling, the fuller calling than maybe I even have known that I've had. All right. So yeah, death underneath. Oh, such a sunshiny card. The Emperor, sunshiny, right? The Sun, Three of Swords, Page of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Empress. Wow. Okay. There's divine feminine and divine masculine here. I feel like the divine masculine energy something about an apology. I feel like there's divine masculine energy maybe giving an apology to the divine feminine. Okay. Some of you, the divine masculine energy, this is very masculine, although this is water. We've got the Emperor, we got the Sun, so Aries and Leo, and then we've got Scorpio here. There's something, Scorpio is about a deep sense of loyalty. What are you chewing on, baby? I don't know. I guess that's it. Chewy, I just gave. A deep sense of loyalty, a deep sense of purpose. Look at this. It's like the shift from the masculine to the feminine. Some of you are embracing more of the opposite energy than you think you have. Okay, some of you are really embracing that. So let's see where we're going here. Wow. 10 of Cups, the Hierophant, Ace of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. Look at this, World. These are some big cards, people. Okay, he's fine. The Knight of Pentacles, the Star, there's healing energy. The Knight of Cups. Wow. All right. 10 of Swords is the outcome here. My. In the extended, I'll pull cards for each zodiac sign to give you some specific advice on your own issues, your own situation. Okay. Some of you know this already, that this heart here, this Amazonite heart, is about the integration of masculine and feminine. And some of you know that has been an inside job for a long time, right? It's like, okay, twin flame, I'm going to be doing it, or twin flame, I'm posting a twin flame reading today. And this is kind of like this integration is happening under the surface. There's some kind of union going on where if you identify as a divine masculine, right? It's not about gender. It is about energy. So if you're very external to the world and you're dynamic and this emperor energy really going for it, what's happening is you're integrating your divine feminine here, the passion and internal compassion. Compassion and passion are both happening here. Some of you under the surface or behind the scenes could be really connecting with your twin flame or with your life partner spiritually. You may not know it. When you're stepping into your healing gifts, you don't know that that's also part of the process. The healing gift is part of the twin flame purpose and mission. I guess I'm speaking to a specific group of people of twin flame energy right now that needs to come into their healing by healing their divine feminine. Something about that, healing the divine feminine of the broken heart. Okay, and it comes from an apology. There may be an apology from a divine masculine to a divine feminine. Hi. And I just think this, I mean, look at this. This is, the situation is we're coming into union. We're coming into our connection, tradition. We're like making a traditional commitment to each other. Hi, Charlie. Yeah, making a traditional commitment to each other. I think there's something about an apology. You want to come up? There's something about an apology here. And I'm almost getting the sense of like this knight energy, the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Sorry about that. He needed some hugs. He needed some hugs. So I'm feeling like there's some kind of coming to fruition here where the divine masculine and feminine integrating into yourself, like just in the nick of time, just in the moment in time when the world needs you the most. Okay, so 5 of Pentacles, the universe is trying to say, that message is, hey, the universe is trying to say there's going to be something going on. And I really feel it with this Pluto square Mars, or Mars square Pluto, happening October 8th. This 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. Some of you could be traveling or moving. This is making big changes this month. Big transformational changes with that Death card as we move towards Scorpio time. Please clarify the 10 of Swords. 2 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, 8 of Swords. Okay, this is definitely a mindset. This mindset's got to end. All right, that some kind of big bad thing is going to happen. And I'm saying this to you, like, I do feel like that Pluto, the Mars square Pluto thing is going to be a big shift in energy. And there is going to be something in the world that is going to be, people are on the move or people are making big changes, but it does feel hopeful. It feels kind of big and hopeful to me. 2 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands. Like, I've been getting Tower and all this kind of stuff, but it's like, it's blowing apart our lack mentality. It's blowing apart what we think is possible for us in a positive way. Like, a lot of people think that positive change isn't meant for them, or anytime I say, wow, like the world's going to blow up or there's some kind of big change happening in the world, there's automatically this feeling of gloom and doom. And I'm really getting this sense of like, no, what happens is an opportunity comes in. So it's like a shift in, you're healing your shift. You're healing your mindset. That if you always feel like when I say change, that's a bad thing, or when you feel change, that's a bad thing, or when you feel like a shift coming, especially when we're talking about Mars square Pluto, it's like, oh, it's going to be a bad thing. I think it's going to be a great thing. I think it's breaking through some boundaries. The divine feminine is breaking boundaries. Wow. Yes. 3 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, new opportunities coming in. Healing. All right. Some of you are being asked to step up your healing gifts or doing a lot of shadow work on yourself. Some of you are being asked to get out of the fear space that you've been in, that opening up to love is always going to open you up to heartbreak. I just am getting the sense that we think that October, because I've been talking about it a lot, Mars square Pluto is no small thing. I mean, Mars is in Libra, which is a mitigating factor, which is nice. Pluto is in Capricorn, and it's in retrograde right now for a couple more days. And When Pluto squares Mars or Mars squares Pluto, it's very incendiary, but it can be like, you can think about it like, oh my gosh, the world's going to blow up. Or you can think about it as like really awesome passion, or like burning away stuff that has to go, burning away mindsets that have to go. Let's heal our way of looking at the world, that when we do have big change, we're not hanging on to stuff that needs to go away. All right, clarify the Three of Swords for me. Seven of Swords, Tower, Four of Pentacles. Again, you know this. You know it. You know what I'm saying. If this reading is for you, and I feel like for Pathfinders, this is a very strong Pathfinder reading, that change clears toxicity right now. The toxicity of holding on to something that has to go. And the way to navigate this is to divine feminine it, to be receiving, to be allowing your heart to receive this breath of fresh air, this kind of new way of doing things, having boundaries around that which, you know, for yourself, having boundaries for yourself, having boundaries with people that, you know, I just get the sense of like, okay, so divine feminine is about receiving. It's not a masculine energy. We're done kind of, pillaging and, going out into the world and making things happen. There's a new energy of, come on here. I just want to hold on to you. Come on here. I just want to cuddle you up. Come on here. Let's just get, this very sweet energy of feeling good with each other. Like a different kind of, it's not dog eat dog competition anymore. It's much more about, I help you, you help me. Let's create something that is loving and kind for everyone. Very much a Age of Aquarian kind of feeling here. And I am feeling like we're blowing up traditions. Okay. We've come to the end of the rope with the traditions, and we're healing our need to hang on to them for whatever reason. Because we don't know anything else exists. Divine feminine knows. Divine feminine knows. All right, so we're making some kind of big shift here. The Ten of Swords. Wow, the end of an era. The end of an era. In time for Cancer season. Wow, that's all the way next summer. Okay, we just ended September. February, in time for Sagittarius season. Okay, so there's a progression here. Something that started in September. There's something big happening in February, or in time for Sagittarius, and then February. There will be some kind of closure or some kind of ending to a big thing in time for Sag season. Ending a relationship, ending a career, ending a way of life. And then in February, something new opening. And by Cancer season next year, which is next summer, things are really going to be blossoming. So I know that's a huge, long reading, or in terms of timeline, at least. But the healing piece for me is the loudest. And that's what's being asked of you, is really to heal your divine feminine energy and put that energy front and center. All right. Meaning your nurturing, your compassion. I do feel like some of us on this planet in the spiritual path are already doing this. We're kind of already here, but this is kind of like a, hey, reinforce it, because there's going to be a lot of people or other people who need your assistance and nurturing and compassion. I feel like there's something going on, some kind of thing that's being blown up that will require spiritually focused people to be compassionate of others. Okay, something big. In time for Sagittarius season. It's needing your compassion. All right. So I will continue on. I'll pull cards for each zodiac sign in the extended. There's a link below if you want to continue on. Otherwise, Pathfinders, we're just going to keep going. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.